One of the things that is the most fun for me is to be able to go to the different showrooms and take a look at some different looks of how to design something. And Ken, the lanterns here in Las Vegas, to me, look different than the lanterns that we saw in Dallas and in Atlanta.
Yeah, they are, and mainly just because designers design the way they feel that day.
Right.
And so things change a little bit, but they've done some exceptional jobs here on some of the lanterns. As you can see, we're featuring a couple lanterns here. We even have some garlands hanging inside with felt trees, heavy beads, a few ornaments laid in the base just for some visual excitement and some visual weight. And we always put a candle or two in them just for that element of light.
And just a little bit of movement and life.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, this is a really large lantern, and I think sometimes retailers stay away from the really big lanterns because you think it's going to cost a lot of money to fill it. But what you did with that, just by the choices that you made with that garland and the way that you filled that space in there, that gives them something that they can work with a price point that is definitely consumer friendly.
Oh, totally, totally. And what I like about, I call this sort of like junk designing. Well, only because when you're designing, you always have like one ornament left over, one stem of berries or beads or whatever, and you're like, well, now what do I do with this? This is sort of like a cleanup design or a junk design. Get rid of my junk so that now it's profit.
Well, let's talk a little bit about the ribbons too, because I think the designers did an exceptional job when we were in Atlanta about making sure that they gave their ribbons a little bit of life. And I like what they did with these because of the curls and the loops.
Yeah, it's working with really nice ribbon. It's beautiful to begin with, but you always want to do some little treatment to the end of it because otherwise that blunt cut end of the ribbon isn't attractive at all.
And a bow shouldn't always be perfect anyway. It should have a little bit of personality.
You're right, almost little wind whipped.
Well, thank you very much for showing these two lanterns to me in Winter Woods here in Las Vegas. Make sure that you're following your favorite social media platforms because I'm going to take a lot of clips and show you some other interesting lanterns.